my EVS at Pistes-Solidaires, I mainly work on European cooperation projects and on social inclusion work as well.
My principal missions were doing some activities for young people, in some schools. And I had to do some activities concerning European Union and to explain why we need the European Union and what is this for, finally.
I'm working in a community center. I'm working with kids. In French it's called MJC, Maison de la Jeunesse et de la Culture. And I'm working as an animator, so I do activities with kids every day. And it's really cool. I really love my job because I don't get annoyed by this job, and every day it's something new for me.
Pistes works closely with the volunteers to ensure that everyone is getting the most that they can out of doing an EVS. We have regular training sessions throughout the year, over the course of which they'll talk about the skills that we're developing, things that we might want to push further. We also have one-on-ones with our mentors as well. So that happens over the course of the whole year.
I have a good relation with Pistes-Solidaires because I really like their support. They're doing a lot for the volunteers. And the team, you have also to imagine that they are always ready to help you. If you have a question, they take the time, even if it's after the work.
It was a real challenge because I had to share the apartment with the other people, with the other volunteers. I was scared at the beginning, but it was a great experience. You met people from all over the world. You can share your habits, everything that you know about your culture, but also everyday life is getting more exciting.
It was quite enriching and interesting to see how different people live finally, what they cook, for example, and also to talk about politics, about history, to discover new countries by talking with them.
Pau is a city that might be small, but there is a lot to do here. If you come with a hobby, chances are you'll be able to continue it.
I was in a tennis club here and I really liked the tennis club because finally they well integrated me. And it's also important to do something actively. That means that I also worked with the Museum of the Second World War and of the Deportation. It was quite enriching for me because it is corresponding and also with my missions at Pistes-Solidaires.
There are tons of people in Pau and the surrounding area who are doing an EVS. So there's a really wide network of people from all different countries in Europe and beyond to get to know.
I met local people thanks to my job, because there are lots of people who are working for the community center, for the MJC. Sometimes we are meeting on the street, we say hello, how are you, and that's nice. I mean, in a big city you don't have that. People are more stressed and you don't get the opportunity to meet people that you know on the street like that every day.
I wanted to come to this part of France, to Aquitaine, because I didn't know it at all before doing an EVS. I knew that I loved France, I knew that I loved the country, but I didn't know this region. Now that I spent a year here, I can definitely recommend it. I think it's a fantastic place. Geographically, it's perfect. We're right next to the mountains and we're close to the sea as well. So if you like the outdoors, then it's absolutely brilliant. The town itself is lovely. It's not too busy, it's not too noisy, it's a safe place to live. But at the same time, there's a really good nightlife. There's some good bars that are going on here as well. So it's a nice mix of smaller town, but with lots to do.
I also like the small parks in Pau, and the castle in Pau, because there you can just relax, talking with friends. Sometimes it's sufficient if you're just sitting in the park and talking with your friends, and therefore I think Pau is a good village.